3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Way out of here. Up onto the patio. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Schebler giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
This ball will be chopped foul. Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
Batting second.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in.
Hamilton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Cruz moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third.
In is Joey Votto now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire, and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Down the first baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-2. Zach Cozart would be next. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Once again, a 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gomez giving chase. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati. The Aces lead this one 1-0. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Morales.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Joey Votto. You know, Joey will surprise you. He'll make an unbelievable play because he's a gambler. He's not afraid to challenge on a bunt, and he's not afraid to turn and spin and throw a ball to second base without even looking that direction.
Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Melky Cabrera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hard liner to center field. Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Into the box, Zach Kozar. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic. And at third base, Manny Machado. You talk about highlight reels. How about the throws he makes as he's going away from first base into the outfield? He's got such a great arm and great hands, too.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2.
Batting 6.
Digging in, Adam Duvall. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. In there, strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. New York is on top here, 1-0. Standing in, Carlos Gomez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Carlos Gomez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Carlos Gomez, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Batting 9th.
Stepping in now, Luis
40.
Severino.
Luis
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No outs, nobody on. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Shortstop number 7.
Riding in once again, Jose Reyes. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run for Jose Reyes, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry, so I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Standing in now, Brian Dozier. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier as they move on top 4-0.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue. At least one more batter.
Well, they picked something up. They're just ambushing him. First pitch swinging, aggressive, and they're scoring runs. It's paying off for them.
Into the box now, Kendrys Morales, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That changeup for the 2nd strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those puts your mechanics in right.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Fastball called for strike 2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in.
Batting 8th, catcher, Devin.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9th.
Now at the plate, Anthony DeSclafani. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Sanchez.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill. Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Melky Cabrera. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. This one's flared toward left center. Duvall moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate.
Here's Carlos Gomez swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Suarez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Severino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There goes Cabrera. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. And here's Jose Peraza back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Billy Hamilton will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In is Joey Votto now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Zach Cozart would be next, and this one misses to Votto as he'll reach. It's ball 4.
The shortstop, number 2.
Zach Cozart is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. That misses, 1-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently. That pitch right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
Jose Reyes.
Hit to short. Cozart is there. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Brian Dozier stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Reyes the runner at first with nobody out. Sure enough, there goes Reyes. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And now they'll slap the tag on him, and he is toast. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Votto near the first base bag. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped in the air back behind short. Cozart settles under it near second. And that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. A quick out number 1.
Left fielder number 23, Adam Duvall.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
This is hit on the ground but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
And that brings up Scott Schebler.
Right fielder, Scott
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plans to go up the middle, good things can happen.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in, and this will be fouled away. 0-1 count, and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cruz on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Scooter Gennett will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Number 65 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Swing and a liner.
Manny Machado.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kendrys Morales. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Fouled straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First delivery to him on the way. Gary Sanchez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the upper deck and gone. A solo shot here to left as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Duvall over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But add on one more as the solo. Digging in to try it again, Jose Peraza. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Dozier ranging into the outfield. He's there, but oh, he missed it. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out. Digging in once again, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Grounded to the right. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. The throw to third, and he's safe.
Well, that single moves the runner to third base. Now they're first and third. They haven't done much this game. This is a big opportunity for them to capitalize.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. No hits to this point. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, strike two. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Eugenio Suarez is in with two away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. High pop-up. Dozier is there for it. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also one error in the inning, but two men left on. We're through 6 full. New York leads this one 5-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Here's Carlos Gomez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Cozart has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher number 40, Luis Severino.
Riding in once again, Luis Severino. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Jose Ramirez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jose Ramirez.
Weak roller right side. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The previous play is under video
All right,
review.
we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
Jose Reyes will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Hamilton is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Dozier. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 1-1. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the Dylan Betances. It's the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Adam Duvall. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Now batting, right fielder.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Betances is ready. Here it is on 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Devin Mesoraco is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw to first ends the inning. Starting to run out. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Lorenzen will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tucker Barnhart is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Set to deliver on 2-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Machado now on 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
The batter, first baseman.
Ready for
Henry
another chance?
Morales.
Hendrys Morales. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. This is pulled into right. Schebler is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
This is grounded foul. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Duvall is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the slurve. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Jose Peraza. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. A called strike over the outside corner. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
In is Joey Votto now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
2 out with the man at first. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no. Number 41 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 41.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Carlos Gomez.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Chop foul right at home plate. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Takes this the other way to right. Schebler is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Dylan Betances.
Eric Ibar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Eric Ibar.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Hamilton on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now, that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Nelson Cruz is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RB. Kelvin Herrera takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Boy, has he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts, and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what, that's going to give him a little bit of confidence that he can even put a ball in play anymore. Go 0 for 3.
Eugenio Suarez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Now batting, Adam Duvall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball in there for a cold strike. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
The 0-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Cabrera's there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Number 33 will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Reyes is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
This one was pretty evenly matched coming in. 2 spring training teams, but someone's got to win. Either way, both of these teams will look to move up the ranks and continue building a formidable squad.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. So that'll just